Now, Jake Paul recently has made the claim that John Fury lives vicariously through his son, Tyson Fury. Now, I would have to agree with this from Jake Paul, because when Tyson Fury beat Dillian Whyte, there's a post-fight interview, and I think it's on IFL TV, where John Fury said that, there was a lot of pressure on him for the fight. As if he's Tyson Fury himself. John Fury actually said that there's a lot of pressure on him for the Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte fight. I mean, who does he think he is? Unless he put $1 million and went around everywhere saying that, Tyson Fury was going to knock out Dillian Whyte and that he was going to look like a immovable object, then fair enough. But he wasn't that arrogant. He wasn't that confident. Even though he believed Tyson Fury would win, and Tyson Fury was on another level, which he turned out to be correct. I wouldn't say he was moving his weight around too much in terms of saying Tyson's going to do this, Tyson's going to do that. He was kind of the usual John that we expect. But the fact that he came out and said that he felt there was pressure on him for the Tyson Fury Dillian, I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing, guys, because I find that absolutely incredible. I mean, I have no idea what this geezer's talking about when he said that there was pressure on him, as if he was Tyson Fury himself. It's just not true. Maybe it was the whole John Fury baby thing fiasco, which John Fury started, by the way. I don't know why he was trying to pick on baby thing when baby thing is like way bigger than John Fury, several years younger. It's just not a good matchup. But I don't know why he said that he felt a lot of pressure. I just find it absolutely ridiculous. So I do agree with Jake Paul on this take where he says that John Fury lives vicariously through Tyson Fury. And Tyson Fury and John Fury actually have an interesting relationship. John Fury is often very demanding of Tyson Fury, and he expects certain things from Tyson Fury, and he just generally expects Tyson Fury to listen to him, which is fair enough because John Fury is the father of Tyson, so you've got to respect your father. But because Tyson Fury has been so successful, maybe he feels as if he can stand up to John a little bit, not in a disrespectful way, but maybe he feels like his voice also needs to be heard, and he is more confident of conveying his voice to his father in comparison to like a Tommy Fury, who we don't really know what level Tommy Fury is on. Tommy Fury really hasn't fought anyone. He's got an upcoming bout against Jake Paul, although he's been banned and denied access into America from what I'm hearing. So it's fair to say, John Fury is a very, very important piece of the Fury family, and that his voice is often heard a lot. And I don't know, maybe it's inferiority complex. Maybe he wishes he was as good as Tyson Fury, because he was a fighter himself, and I'll give him credit. Anyone who goes in the ring and fights, you got to give them credit. But he wasn't as successful as Tyson Fury. I'm not going to clown him and make fun of him because say, he got knocked out here and laugh at him being knocked out. I don't really want to laugh at someone being knocked out because it can have, serious health repercussions. But we obviously knows that he was nowhere near on the level that his son Tyson is now. So maybe he just wishes that he was as good as Tyson Fury, but he often at times seems to struggle to fathom the idea that actually this is my son's battle and I'm here to support him. He often tries to get involved a little too much. A good father-son relationship that I see in boxing is maybe a Sean Porter and his dad. His dad's name is Kenny Porter, though Sean Porter is retired. Though some people will say, the stoppage was a bit premature, that his dad is a bit harsh on Porter. Maybe another good relationship is Devin Haney, Bill Haney. That currently looks like the best father-son relationship in boxing. Bill Haney, he doesn't try to get involved too much. He acknowledges that Devin is the champion and not him. But he gives Devin advice, and Devin listens to his advice because, again, it's your father and you've got to listen to your father. I don't see Bill Haney try to overstep the boundary, but anyway, everyone's personality is different, so I shouldn't really be comparing them too much, but I feel like that's a good example of how a father-son relationship should be in boxing. Alright guys, it was just a short video about Jake Paul saying that John Fury lives vicariously through Tyson, and how I find it incredible that John Fury said that there was a lot of pressure on him for the Tyson Fury Dillian Whyte fight. This was obviously like immediately after the Dillian Whyte Tyson Fury fight, so if you're looking for it in terms of a recent interview, you won't find it. You'll probably have to go back a month or so. Alright guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.